A look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me, Craig Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now, one of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Alongside Craig Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Boston. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And I think Denver, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Foster is out there with Ball, and it's Fields in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver, Ja Morant, he's out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Kerr. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Let's send it over to the sideline for the scoop on MP's record-setting career.
Thanks, guys. As you know, he recently moved into second all-time for career three-pointers made. He said it was an honor to pass Ray Allen, but says his work isn't done yet. Steph Curry, you're next on his list. Back to you guys.
Oh, love it. Chasing history. Thanks. And how about this one to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? On the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. The MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for
I think the Stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well, but it is also great prep for the postseason.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Tatum, the good-looking shot from the wing.
He's so good in that medium-range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense. Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now, here's Tatum. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Fields can't get it to go.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Greg, you talked about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
MP outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Fields.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
From deep. Doesn't go for him.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Tatum kicks the ball. Shot clock at 6. Tatum no good. Denver's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Celtics trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 7.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jackson, he's checked in for Jokic. Kisper comes in for Hunter. Christian Brown's checked in for Koulibaly. And it's Jonas in for Morant.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
MP's shot is good.
And how about MP responding in kind to that triple?
Now, here's Ball. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Outside Tatum. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
MP, that's for two. Here's Jonas. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Ball. Still without a basket. And that one's good. Tatum.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Tatum with another miss. Two, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. MP has been leading the charge for Denver. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers in the game. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Sexton is out there with Johnson. And it's Gregory in at the 5 down low. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He contributed big points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Boston making some changes. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Foster comes in for Johnson. And Ball subbed in for Sexton. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Gregory the pass to Ball. Here's Gregory. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standing.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Now Ball, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. To the paint, and stolen by Simmons. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Brown. This one for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. MP passes to Hunter. Back to Kerr. MP drills the three.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allen.
Well, this run by MP and his team to the NBA Cup Finals has been a big moment for a member of their staff. Coach Ray Hopkins grew up in Las Vegas and was recently inducted into his high school Hall of Fame. MP told me, Coach Ray won't talk too much about it, but I know it means a lot to him, and it's definitely some extra motivation. Now let's see if they can finish the job.
Yeah, it's a chance to put an exclamation point on the proceeding. Thanks. Here's Foster. Following the basket by Jokic. Outside, Ball. No good on the three. The Nuggets leading by 10. MP, that's for two. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And that's 31 points for MP.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jackson, he's checked in for Jokic. Corey Kispert comes in for Hunter. Christian Brown's checked in for Jokic. And it's John Morant in for Davion Mitchell.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Dallas. A three from MP. And it's Foster with the rebound. Celtics trail by 9. 44 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Fields. Now here's Ball. 6 to shoot. There's Brown with the three. And here's Tatum for three. And Morant's got the ball here for Denver. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
The deep three from Tatum. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll return shortly.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Celtics.
Yeah, we've been building up to this game. Some people say, it doesn't matter. It's just a regular season. But it can be a proving ground.
Setting a strong foundation for the rest of the year. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Celtics trail by 6. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. MP out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Now Foster. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Foster. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Wants to get it to Fields and does.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Tatum for the tie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You take a look at Fields, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Kerr for 3. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Ball, the bounce pass. Brown wide open, he fired. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Here's Kerr for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball, the pass to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets leading. MP dishes to Hunter. Back to Kerr. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here's Tatum for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep. Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Big group substitution here for Denver. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Jokic. Kispert comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Christian Brown's checked in for MP. And Ajaka Jonas in for Koulibaly. Now here's Tatum. And it's Brown missing. Morant outside. 11 feet away. And Kispert the bucket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Tatum against Brown. Fields a screen on Brown. Tatum passes to Gray. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributed.
Morant outside. Off target with his three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Ball dishes to Tatum.
Throws it down, JT! Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Ball against Morant. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's the 4th quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Foster is out there with ball. Then it's Evans, and it's Walsh in at the 3 spot. Ball, no good. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Christian Brown. Sexton, he's checked in for the Celtics. For 3, Kerr hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
For 3, and good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Foster. Back to Ball. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. Down low. Here's Ajaka Jonas. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Boston making a switch here. Fields checked in. Celtics trail by 8. The Celtics call time. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. For three, Kerr. Austin grabs the miss. Fields has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Foster against Jokic. Right block shot, and it's Foster missing.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Coulibaly. It's off.
I mean...
The shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the D. There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
Celtics trail by 7. The Celtics call time. MP really making a difference here.
He continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Hunter there for the rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
The first free throw is good.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Morant, he's checked in for Jokic Jonas. MP, good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Hunter against Tatum, launches from deep. That does not go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
That one is off. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Here's ball. Outside Brown. Cash money. Brown with the train.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Now, here's MP. Tatum looking around.
Oh, whoa! That's just unfair. A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Tatum. Brown. The 3 doesn't go.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Six-point game. Jaylen Brown. Hunter there for the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
That's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. And so it's Boston with it. Brown fires. No good. Had a chance to end the run right there. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And so long, everyone.
Xander, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. You got a fun theme for us? We got to finish the season strong.
Definitely. Start rolling. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce what's going down on my social channels over the next few months.
You got something fun for us?
Oh, you thought I didn't when I did, bro? Come on. I'm gonna show them what it's like to beat the best teams in the league. I think we got the #1 seeded team overall, so I want to put my money where my mouth is.
Bold words.
Hey, does the saying go, if you want to be the best, You have to beat the best. So I'm going to highlight games against the league's elite and take y'all behind the scenes with that fire video content that you can only expect from Team MP.
This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I already said that, bro.
Conflict. I love it. More of that.
For y'all who don't know, my boy Xander went to film school, so that's why he's always talking about conflicts and protagonists and whatever else he learned there. But look, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss when we drop new episodes.
A couple of them California games for Good memory. I actually said I did stuff in the gym tonight.
Beginning and more importantly,
stuff.
About game time, the pain time.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. They've got MP, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Isaiah Jackson, and it's Hunter in at the 4. And for Cleveland, Shepard is out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Rodriguez in at the 1 spot. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league, because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect MP setting such a high bar, not just for himself, but for his team as well. It demonstrates leadership on his behalf, and this sort of approach can certainly draw a lot of attention to try to disprove MP and try to invalidate his ability. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie.
MP didn't like that they conceded a 3. He was determined to get it right back.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Here's Rodriguez. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a three. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 9 points.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Right side, Koulibaly. Back to MP. 4-3. And again, Denver with a three.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Pass to Tyson. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
From deep, MP. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Outside Mitchell. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, you've got to put that length and frame to work. Evan Mobley sets the screen and creates room for his role.
From deep, MP. And again, Denver with a three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Denver leading by 3. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Shepard.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
MP shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Rodriguez. To the right side. Fires the three. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Shepard. Mobley's got his 2nd basket of the night. And here's MP from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Rodriguez. Here's Tyson. It's another three for Cleveland.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
And the basket by MP.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
From deep, MP. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Rodriguez. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and Jackson with the block. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nuggets ahead, up 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Yakachonis out there with Mitchell. Then it's Kispert. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Hudson in at the 5. Count that bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Mitchell. He's averaging about 6 points per game. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. The offensive rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Inside. Outside Joe. Here's Terry. Outside Joe. Pass to Hawkins. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hawkins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Okay, fans, we need you to get hyped for your Head Through Hut Squad. Let's go.
Teams will make substitutions. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He scored 53 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Terry. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Shepard comes in for Kamara, and it's Mobley in for Terry. Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Pass to Shepard. Down low. Stolen by Coulibaly. MP scanning the floor. Morant, the pass to MP. And again.
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You take a look at Cleveland. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for Denver, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Mitchell. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Rodriguez. Cleveland again missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
From deep, MP. And again, Denver with a 3.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. The Cavs, 4th.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Here's Rodriguez. And that time also a missed shot.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Here's Rodriguez. Pounded by Morant. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Here's Rodriguez. He's scoreless. It doesn't go for him. Morant with a defensive effort. MP getting it done for Denver. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. For the Western Conference, MP.
Way to go, MP. You're playing awesome ball. I like to see greatness recognized.
Yeah, what's mind-blowing about him, the consistency. He rarely has a bad night because he just keeps coming at you. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Nuggets.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make or miss league, and that's mostly true.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Nuggets. Win this one.
To the 3 on the other end, just doesn't go down for him.
Oh, connects again.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Cleveland working the ball around now. And here's Shepard for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Rodriguez. No made baskets yet.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first
3 shots. Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
MP no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Spins from deep. Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 12 points.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. The shot by Tyson, no good. The Nuggets lead by 23. MP shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Pass to Rodriguez. He takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Tyson, covered by MP. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. To the wing on the left. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Terry's checked in. And now the league leaders in scoring. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Denver on D. Pass to Shepard. Here's Rodriguez. Here's Tyson. And the 3 off target.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
From deep, connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Here's Rodriguez. Lays it up and banks it in. Rodriguez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And Kerr gets it to go.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
From downtown, good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Driving inside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. The shot by Tyson, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Here's Rodriguez, pounded by Moran. Just 4 to shoot. He shoots it. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominant. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Denver, Kispert is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then there's Jonas, and it's Harper in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Here's Jonas from the arc. The shot by Brown, no good. Well, Cleveland's shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Joe misses. And the Nuggets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Pass to Jonas from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Terry, guarded by Brown, to the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Graham?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days. And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's him. Good! Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing. Mobley, a screen on Brown.
2 minutes.
Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And again for 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Denver has gone 3 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the third quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Into the lane. Out to the wing. Mitchell up top. And another basket for Cleveland.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Rodriguez. Fires the 3. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And here's MP from... And got it! Another basket!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
MP lays claim to one of sports' all-time records, passing the Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer.
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot of impressive performances from you, MP, but tonight you were in total control. Always 2-3 moves ahead. Looked like you were playing a video game, and you finished with the video game stat line crossing.
Oh, man.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer. Thanks very much.
MP, right here. Right here. Come on, MP. Always
Frank.
Here we go. All right. MP, you just scored the most points in a game in league history. Where do you go mentally to be able to perform so historically well, I guess?
Oh, Frank, who knew you were a real Mitch? I mean, the record is great, right? It's unbelievable, but I didn't come to the arena looking to break it, Frank. I really didn't. I just got in the zone, and my teammates kept feeding me the ball. So it is what it is.
You gotta be kidding me. It is what it is? I mean, you just broke the most unbreakable record in sports. That's gotta mean more to you than it is what it is. I mean, come on.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm a legend, Frank. Because this kind of thing, it just doesn't faze me. But, you know, since we're talking about it, one more thing. You know, for the memes.
Oh, yeah, of course. It says the number of points you just scored in the game that we just saw. Wow, another gem from MP, everybody. Yeah, raise your hand.
MP, what's going on, man? He's the best defenses in the league, and you going crazy like that? I love what you're doing to the game right now.